Hey Starcrafters, Wookie here. Thanks for tuning in, and I appreciate you coming back to the channel. I know it's been sparse of late, but things are happening. Remember, I'm like a husband and a father first. The kids are in school, everybody's sick, things are crazy, but I'm trying to play some StarCraft. Now, I haven't been laddering a lot lately because I haven't really had the gumption or felt like it. I mean, here and there. It's not like I've completely abandoned the ladder, but nothing exciting is happening. It's like here I am, kicking a bronze player's ass, and that's not real fun to watch. Or here I am, on 3 bases with 4 Zerglings and 2 Roaches when I get just mauled by Mulisks. I mean, it's just not anything really exciting. So I haven't been putting it on the internet. If you're a little bummed out by that, comment, send me personal messages, say, hey, just throw up any crap that you want. I don't care. It's better than nothing. But so this game, I was just playing the AI. I use like half my brain because I'm chasing achievements, and I have a lot of versus AI romps to get. So I just kind of I would use half my brain and cheese the computer while the other half of my brain watches Jimmy Fallon or Conan or something after work because I DVR 'em. And then I was doing that, and I was on like, I don't know, game 7 or 8 in a row, and I hit find match completely by accident or out of habit. So right away I threw down, I was like, and I didn't want to be Zerg because I lose a lot when I play Zerg, so I'm like, you know what, since this is a completely accidental match, I'm going to be Protoss again. So I clicked myself Protoss. And then I get into this game, and the dude's name is JediMind. So it's like JediMind versus Wookie. It's totally, this is like the epic clash of the Star Wars theme noobs. This is sure to be an instant classic. It's going to be an epic battle of completely mediocre proportions, and I can't wait. So let's see what happens. Immediately what happens is one of my friends pops on. I should probably be busy. How do you do that again? Busy, busy. So the first thing that happens is my probe completely headbutts this wall. So I know that he is walled in, and I'm pretty sure I knew he was turned. I don't think he was random, but it's something. Maybe if at the very least I saw the SCV, so I don't have a short wall in here. I've got this completely giant hole in the wall, and that's cool because I know my opponent is not Zerg. I remember thinking that when I set that up. And now I'm at ×2 speed because there is putting it at ×2 speed kind of makes it like a normal paced game as far as excitement goes. So here comes an SCV to walk right into that and get crunched. Here comes one Marine. Not sure what you're up to, dude, but you best be careful, son. That ain't the way to go. Alright, so I hope we've learned a lesson there. I am just grabbing this tower as I get my gateways up. You can see the Robo Bay is out, so it's a 3-gate Robo. Observer is on the way, and JediMind is cheating, obviously, because he can read my mind, so he knows what I'm doing, and getting his factory out. We just saw that finished, and I like this like tier 2 wall he's making here. He's got a wall in here, and then he's kind of making the secondary wall, which I kind of dig. That's pretty neat. Right into a starport, so 3 racks into a factory, into a starport, all on one base. And we can see he's making a lot of Marauders. He's got, did you see those Reapers? 2 Reapers hanging out, and they are gonna, I was assuming, gonna try to do some harassment damage. Not that I've seen this before, but I have seen this before. Now let's pause. Look what I did. I put a pylon here. Let's look at his vision. Let's look at my vision. Oh, poor JediMind. And that and this female Karak was totally squawking and clued me in anyway. Even if I didn't have this pylon here, that female Karak totally gave away their position. That was a fail harass with the Reapers. And by the way, versus the computer, I've been doing things like mass Reaper builds. Reapers blow up buildings so fast. Oh my god, get like 12 Reapers and blow things up almost immediately. So here I got, I think you just heard the construct additional pylons note. And I've got my 3-gate Robo. I've got 2 Immortals with another one on the way. I've been producing units pretty well. I've thwarted a Reaper harass. I'm feeling pretty good about myself. So here goes the Nexus. Makes perfect sense. Uh-oh. He totally misses the tower. I didn't have anything to spot this. So this shows up on my doorstep, and watch these immortals, watch these immortals, watch these immortals. What the... What did these immortals do? I want to see what did I tell these immortals to do? Are they on some kind of move command? They didn't shoot? One shot, this one got 3 shots, that one may have gotten 4 shots off, the other 2 died before they got any shots off. And now I'm frickin' screwed. Thank you for the stim. I mean, the stim did more damage to his units than mine did. So I'm just like, oh no, and I've got no sentries. And I'm really counting on this immortal. Well, never mind, that immortal didn't do squat. He maybe got the tank kill. So this is one of the worst feelings in the world. I'm back to playing Protoss. It's my first time in a long time, and apparently I'm super rusty because a guy who can just, 3 racks Marauder and A-click can beat me. I was very upset, but look at that. I managed to survive with 2 Stalkers. Phew. Now I'm feeling so far behind, and just as that went down, I had snuck this proxy pylon in here because I knew I had the high ground spotted, so I'm like, I need a pylon right here. So I actually got that taken care of. I think I was doing that when he started right here, actually, and that could be the reason it kind of slipped away. And look at this sneaky little bastard. And I've noticed this a lot in low leagues, is players will forego their natural to do a ninja in the other corner on a 4-player map. Like, that is just as common. You are just as likely to find someone trying to ninja, okay, he's going here, trying to ninja expand as you will straight up expand and defend. We see some zealots in here, and watch what JediMind does. I'm going to build some... Oh, dope! So I come piling in here, and I get that because I don't want to see Banshees, but then my Zealots kind of engage Marauders, and I get a tank. I think I get a couple of Marauders, a couple SCVs, but that was really weak damage. I do manage to come up here, as we see, not a whole lot of damage going on there. I really wanted to do some harassment. That was my whole idea, and you can see it was epic fail. But I managed to come up here, and I do get some damage in. Now this is, with the force fields, I managed to hold him off. And, it wasn't anything supply block, and not major damage, but I did get some damage down, and this is monster compared to what I've got, so I'm completely out of there. If we look at the army tab, you can see his army is significantly ooger than mine. Income, looks like I'm actually ahead of him slightly. We both ninja expanded, and he's just now getting racked up there. I'm just now getting racked up there, so excuse me. And I didn't want to expand here because he'd already taken that out. Look at this SCV transfer, probe transfer, total cat and mouse. I didn't want to expand here because he'd already wrecked it once, and I knew he was going to be watching for me to take it again, so I went up here, and I figure if he sends his army way up here to kill this, I counter. But I did send a probe out here to check for his, and as I went by here, we go back to my vision, you can see I saw that with this probe. So here comes everything I can muster for an army, including my 1 Colossus. And I went Colossus to try to get him to build Vikings instead of Banshees. I had no intention of actually going Colossus. My intention at this point was already to go Dark Templar, and I am getting the upgrade, so I might have figured what the hell, but that went down a little bit ago, and now I want Dark Templar. And look at how I was able to squeak my army out of there, hide them in this little ravine. But I kind of wanted to pull his army out and then sneak in some Dark Templar, and that's what I'm doing. And the Dark Templar are just totally... Did you see how stupid that was? That giraffe? I watch Life's a Glitch TV, can you tell? That Colossus goes... Hit me up that collab, guys. That Colossus runs right into those Marauders. I wasn't paying attention to it, and it just gets crushed. And these probes are probably going to get it. Oh, thank you for having weeds. So now I've got some Dark Templar in his base, and I'm just completely wrecking his buildings here. And that's going to work pretty well for me. You can see I'm spotting his likely expansions. I am moving this Immortal to a position where I will be able to see him try to take this one. Got a probe watching this one, so I'm feeling pretty good. I just ran Dark Templar through here, so I'm feeling pretty good about the fact that he's on this one base. And you know, if he's floating his buildings, I'm like, alright, this is cool. He's not mining. And so long as he's not mining, I will be in great shape. I am just completely wiped out at my main now. But that's alright. I'm working on my, what is that, +1 or +2? +1. I got some stalkers. I know he's got this, this army here floating around, and we're going to watch it completely destroy my stalkers because Marauders versus Stalkers is completely unfair. Man. Again, I believe his stim did more damage than my actual combat units did. But his detection is only these two turrets, so I pretty much have free reign here, unless he's going to land this. And of course I see it with my DT, so I'm like, yeah, come on, drop it. That's fine. And the first thing he does is, of course, scan this. We're going to see a scan go down, and he should run his Marauders in there and totally clean these guys up. But, 9 kills on a Mentor, they did their damage already, so that's fine. And this thing is completely threatened. This is going pretty well. He's going to have to lift this up again, or lose it, or get some SCVs over here to repair it, which I will then kill. So I'm in a pretty good position, and we can see these Banshees that he managed to sneak out. He did fly them right over this Dark Templar, and you can see in my base I threw down some cannons. I had the forge for the upgrades, and so a little cause and effect there. See Banshee, place cannon. That's pretty standard stuff. So that super wicked, sweet build I was talking about was Marauders, just all Marauders, which, some Terran do that against Protoss. They think all Marauders is the way to go. And sometimes it is. And of course my epic counter to it was to go all Dark Templar. There's a scan, lots of Marauders, can kill all of these, but the command center goes down, and that's it for JediMind. I don't care how many Dark Templar he kills now, he's got nothing. He's got no command centers, no SCVs. He's got 15 Marauders, 2 Banshees, and absolutely nothing else. When I saw this, I breathed such a sigh of relief. I'm like, oh, okay, he can't scan me. So all I have to do is build Void Rays. As we can see, I put 2 starports up here, or stargates, so I could start making Void Rays, and those will be coming along pretty soon. He flew some Banshees around and got them blown up by my cannons, I think. And then he gets to here. And when it's Wookiees versus Jedis, the Wookiees win. Hell yeah, baby. Your little mind thing, your lightsabers had no match for my bowcasters. And I am off to repair the hyperdrive on the Millennium Falcon and get myself back to wherever Wookiees live. So, epic battle of the Star Wars themed noobs. Game 1 goes to Wookie. Thank you very much. Good luck, have fun on your ladder games, guys. I'm Wookie. Catch you later.